King David writes this: "One thing have I asked of the Lord, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life." Now there's a whole lot to this passage to look into, but let's start by defining a couple terms. So he starts by writing this word Lord, and let's look at what that means to him. In the original language, this word Lord is translated from the word Jehovah, which means the existing one. Now, David's view of the world was one that started and ended with this infinite but personal God who is still involved with his creation. The other term I want to look at is this word or phrase, house of the Lord. In David's day, there was this quote-unquote temple, but what that really was at this point was a tent. This tent was designed to house the presence of God, but that's not to say that God can be contained in a tent. That's just part of the system that he put in place so that humanity could actually engage with him, which is infinite. So this tent is where God prescribed for his people to come and meet with him. As part of this system, only priests were allowed to come into this tent or this presence of God, not David as a king. To make things crazier, if somebody who's not authorized goes in, they're at risk of death because of the holiness and the purity of God and the system he put in place. But that doesn't stop David. He still wants nothing more than to be in the presence of God. So I wanted to take some time to define those terms, and we'll get into more of this passage the next time. But I want to leave you with a question. Have you ever wanted something so bad in your life that you reorganized everything around it? A new job, a car, a relationship, certain fitness goals. Assuming you did get it, where did it leave you? How did you end up feeling? Did that accomplishment or that thing or that relationship carry the weight of all the desire that had been building up towards it? Think on that, and we'll talk next time.